Hi. So, have you ever been kind of dissatisfied with your life? Have you ever started to contemplate things and think there just has to be something more to life than this? And if you found yourself in this position, it might be a great time to start to work on expanding your spirituality. Now, I know one of the things that I always talk about is keeping your health optimized and really doing the best things we can so that we can age gracefully and powerfully. But for me, it goes well beyond just nutrition and exercise. It's really a holistic approach, meaning really looking at all areas of our life. And it's more than just, like I said, taking care of ourselves with the foods we eat and the way we move. Hi, I'm Sherry, and I'm a menopause health coach, and I work with women just like you who are smart and independent. And using holistic methods, I can help you get comfortable in your skin again, regain your confidence, your energy, and your joy for life. Because I do want you to age gracefully and powerfully, and I think that includes all aspects. So, being in the health and wellness industry for over 15 years, it's become almost a part of my DNA to always be exploring, always being curious about the world and my world and how those two worlds kind of intersect, and really how I can experience this life in this body to the best of my ability. And so that's why today I wanted to talk a little bit about spirituality. Now, 20% of people in the US claim that they are spiritual and not religious. I fall definitely into this 20%. So exactly what is spirituality? Spirituality is really describing what relates to the human spirit. It goes beyond the material. It does start to ask bigger questions. Is there more here? What is my purpose? How can I leave a positive impact on this world? So if you're curious about increasing your spirituality and really expanding upon that, there's a couple of different things you can start to focus on that I myself find really helpful. So one of them is to practice openness. And this is one of those things that I am very much an open-minded person. I like to think I'm an open-minded person, but when you truly start to practice it, you can start to catch times where maybe you are not as open or as accepting to a situation or another person or a different opinion. And I challenge you to really start to express a more open-minded attitude toward everything in this world. I'm not saying you have to agree with it. I'm not saying that you have to change your point of view. I guess I'm just asking to keep an open mind and respect what maybe another opinion is, or the way somebody does something, or the way they choose to think. The other thing is learning to listen. Now, as a coach, this is something I continue to focus on and really practice, because learning to listen, it is a skill. When you become aware of becoming a better listener, you start to realize that when someone else is speaking to you, a lot of times you're not actually listening to what they say. Instead, you're listening inside your head about how am I going to respond to this person. So it's such a challenge to just clear your head and really take a moment and listen. The other thing is to see the beauty in this world, see the beauty in other people, see beauty in other things and in situations. I think this can be such a challenge, but I think it's a beautiful challenge. I think if you really use your open-mindedness and really look, I think you will always find something beautiful and good in another person or thing or situation. The other thing is to spend time in nature. I think this one we all kind of get pretty easily. I mean, how amazing is it just to see like a river flowing or a mountain, or just to like lay in the grass in the park and listen to the birds. I'm like, that's like totally like the bomb, right? Also, look for the bigger picture, not look at the bigger picture, but look for the bigger picture, because there is more to our world than what our five senses allow us to experience. So really, again, keep that openness for what else is in this world, what else is in this universe, what else is possible that we might not know about, we might not be aware of, we might not know exists simply because it goes beyond our five senses. Next, stay focused on the present. I think this is so critical. I once was taking a course on happiness, and I thought this was kind of a game changer for me. When you think about happiness, you can really only experience happiness in this present moment. Because when you look into your past, that's usually, you've got past events that generate emotion. So sometimes it could be anger, it could be guilt, it could be shame. You might have a memory of happiness, but it's rare that a past event conjures up that feeling. But for some reason, we can like kind of carry along these very active emotions that are negative, that are from the past. Meanwhile, in the future, that's a lot of times where our anxiety lives, our panic lives, our worry lives about things that haven't even happened yet. And again, we can look forward to things, but our true happiness exists in the present moment. And then finally, love yourself. How important is this, and how few of us actually practice this? This is something that is just, you need to do on an ongoing basis. It's critical to your health. It's critical to how you leave your mark on this world. And it's just probably the kindest thing that you really can do. So please love yourself. And when I coach around all aspects of our lives. I do look at nutrition and exercise, but it's also about our relationships, our spirituality, our career, our finances. It's all so important to really create that well-rounded person we want to be. So if this strikes a chord with you, I invite you to go ahead and book a free 45-minute discovery call with me, and we can chat and see if we are a great fit and we can work together and really get you into the absolute best place that you can possibly be. So have a beautiful day. Peace and love.